Hey everyone, well let's classy things up a little bit tonight. Let's make a Manhattan. Now we've made a few old-fashioned cocktails in various videos using various different bourbons and different types of bitters, but I have not made a Manhattan in one of these types of videos. There is just one video on Thanksgiving where my wife was filming me making a Maker's Manhattan at our Thanksgiving dinner, it wasn't the right glass. I didn't have the right equipment. It wasn't the right glass. It wasn't even the right spirit. I mean, I order Maker's Manhattans all the time. Traditionally, a Manhattan would use a rye whiskey, and an old-fashioned would use a bourbon whiskey. Obviously, the two are interchangeable. I often have Maker's Manhattans at restaurants, but for the purpose of this video, I want to do this the traditional way. I'm going to make a Manhattan, and we're going to make a Rittenhouse rye Manhattan. And that's a very good, I think, I got this Rittenhouse rye. I did review it. I thought it was a good rye. It is not just a good rye, it is a bottled in bond rye from Golden Hill. I thought it was good, but I said at the time, I think this would make an excellent Manhattan. So we're going to use this Rittenhouse rye. It's a 3-ingredient cocktail. Rittenhouse rye. We're going to use this sweet vermouth, and we're going to use this Angostura bitters, and then we're going to garnish it with a cherry right at the end. So let's get the show on the road. Let's get some ice in a mixing glass. We're going to put 2 ounces of Rittenhouse rye straight whiskey. Put 1 ounce of Martini and Rossi sweet vermouth. A couple of dashes of Angostura bitters. Mix this all together in this mixing glass with ice. Always stir a Manhattan, never shake. Pour this in the strainer. Put the top on. Going to pour it into this chilled cocktail glass through the strainer. You can also use a coupe glass. Should be the perfect amount, if I measured it right. Perfect. And finally, garnish with a cherry. And there you have the Rittenhouse Rye Manhattan. Cheers. That is excellent. That is excellent. Now that is how I like to use a rye. May not like drinking it straight, but it is good in a Manhattan. And yes, you can do it in an old-fashioned too. These are not hard rules. You can mix and match. As I said, I have plenty of times I have Makers or other bourbons in a Manhattan, but if you want to do this traditionally, using rye in your Manhattan, Rittenhouse Rye is a definite good choice. This is a bottled and bond. This makes this cocktail really stand out. Let's give this one more sip. And the key here is this was chilled. At first I was going to put it in the freezer. I actually just put it in the refrigerator. It's well cold enough. It didn't have to be in the ice because then it's kind of like all frozen. Just a chilled glass in the refrigerator. This worked. Cherry on the bottom. This looks, I'll tell you this right now. This is my first time actually doing it just as way you saw it. I've made that one time. I made a Manhattan at Thanksgiving in the wrong glass with the wrong spirit. But what you saw just now, this was my first time doing this. So this is pretty good. One more sip. I'm going to enjoy this one. Cheers, and have a great weekend. Take care.